It started when I started dating my Chinese boyfriend. It was my first year in China, and I was in love with that country and with the culture, and everything was just amazing. And I met this amazing man. Things clicked, not very fast because we were very embarrassed and we didn't know how to behave, and I didn't speak Chinese. His English was okay, but definitely not enough for a relationship. And we had an amazing startup, and I moved to Beijing to live with him. And I met his parents after a while, after living together. His parents didn't like me. I was overweight, I had tattoos, I was a smoker back then. I was the foreigner who doesn't speak Chinese, and they demanded to break up. And we did anything we could to talk to them. And I realized that I understand that this is his parents. I understand that it's important for him. I really understand the reason we're so different. Of course, I understand it. They don't like me, they don't accept it. It's very difficult. And I started understanding too much. Then he said that he wants to hide our relationship and that he wants to tell them that we broke up to please them. And I thought to myself, well, it doesn't make sense, but it's going to keep the peace. It's going to help him. I want to help him. I really understand that he's going through. It's very difficult to be in this situation. And I said, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's wait for a better moment. And then we waited a little bit more. And then he said that we kind of together, but we don't really live together. So they knew that we were talking, but not really together. So I thought that they were happier and pleased with the situation, and I thought it made the situation better. Little did I know. And the first time when I realized that I was just too nice happened after his parents decided to come for a visit. And he asked me, actually he didn't even ask me. I offered to go to stay in a hotel and to let them stay in our house. Yes, our house. That house that I was also paying money for, and all my stuff in that house were also mine. I offered to go to stay in a hotel so his parents will stay with him. And because they don't like me, I will make it easier for them. I didn't understand, of course, back then to what extent my niceness becomes craziness and lack of confidence and just putting myself there on like as a victim, and it doesn't have any value. I didn't see that back then. And the only time when I saw it, it was after we broke up, because it didn't help me going to a hotel. It didn't help even the fact that I hid all my stuff from the apartment, so they will not know that we live together. It also didn't help the fact that we were hiding it another week and another week, because I already know that it's not gonna end well. And I decided to break up with him. And even though it was very difficult, I understood that it was a very necessary thing to do, because I don't want to continue doing that. You probably understand why. And I spoke to my sister-in-law, and she's a very wise, smart woman. And I told her the story. And she actually said, wait, you moved out of your own house and you hid your things to make them nice? Just to not bother them, just to help your boyfriend to be nice? And I think I realized at that moment that being nice is just a weird way to say disrespect. Not only their disrespect to me, but my disrespect to myself. my disrespect to my boundaries, my disrespect to my worth, my disrespect to who I am in this world. And I was so saddened by the fact that I was just so nice. I was such a great girlfriend that I forgot to be Maria. I forgot to be my own personality, my own human being. And I went too far. I went too far. Luckily for me, understanding that too far, it was the last time that I was just nice. I really learned how to put my boundaries. Not necessarily how to be aggressive and say, no, I'm Maria. But I actually learned how to put really healthy boundaries in relationships and with people. How to be nice as a human being and how to be kind as a human being. And how to be nice but not a people pleaser. How to keep my identity. How to understand who I am without understanding, but oh my God, it's going to be so helpful. I want to be a good girlfriend. No. I learned how to do it in a very healthy way. And thank God I learned how to use therapy and how to use neuro-linguistic programming and where it was coming from and how to fix it and how to change it, because it changed my life forever. And yes, I am a nice person, but I'm not a people pleaser, and there is a huge difference. And I can be kind, but not nice. And I can be an amazing person without putting myself aside, because there are other words that can describe how amazing you can be and how much value you can give to other human beings. That is not this word. Choose your word of the day. Choose who you want to be today. Choose how you want to treat people without necessarily being nice. I hope you're gonna spread the joy in the world by knowing.